Hello, everybody. This is Baby Wallace. I'm coming back to you. Today, we're going to do a really quick image on the Babylock Flourish. I'm going to ask that you, or if you don't want to do this and you just want to learn, there's an image here that shows your sewing machine. Click on your sewing machine. These are actually images that you are able to download. There's only, see that 1-4? There's only one of 4 pages listed here. So we don't have a lot of room to store your stuff. So it's great to have a USB. Where I'm going to go is this image here that I've set. It's a pretty big image. If you want to see how big it is and what it looks like, you click this gadget here and it shows you how it's going to sew out. Now, the main question that they had was, how do I change colors of an image that's uploaded to my machine? Whether you put it here as a USB or whether you upload it to your Babylock Flourish, there's a way to go around doing that, okay? So I'm going to click on OK. I'm going to click on size and see if I can make it any bigger. So that would be this button here. And then I'm going to click OK because I want the biggest image possible. Now I'm going to have to rotate it because, let's go 90 degrees, because the hoop that I'm going to use is 11 by 7 if I'm not mistaken. So let me set that up in here. I'm going to load it here with the arrow facing this way so it goes back. I've already pinned my fabric down, so give me just a second. Sorry, I'm the only one recording this second. I hate when people do that to me on YouTube, but I'm the only one recording. So give me just a second. Sometimes I have a helper, sometimes I don't. So I have actually uploaded or placed it. This is an apron. So I've actually placed the apron in and slid it in here. And I've put down the bracket here so that we can begin. Okay, so you do that there. You make sure everything, all the fabric is from the back so that you're not embroidering the back of your garment. And I always like to roll it up. I don't know how to say that, but I roll it up kind of like a tortilla. Other people will tell you to roll it up like a blunt. I don't know. I'm just saying roll it up and get it out of your way, okay? Here. So I have actually centered it. There's a pink little thing here, pin, and that's my center. This line here is my center, so I know where my center is. Now my image, if you can see, is placed the correct way as well. So now I'm set. I'm going to click OK. Now what it's going to show me, I'm going to click Edit End. It's going to say, well, where do you want this at? Remember that there are 2 screens that look similar, but this is different, and you can move this to the left and right because of the arrows, okay? So I'm going to first see where it's going to place it, and this is the area you don't mess with, okay? So now you click this, it's going to show you the layout. This is not centered, so I'm not going to touch it here. And you know, because it has dots on each one. So you want to click OK. This has arrows. Now this tells me this is where I can move it. I'm actually going to move it, let's see, back, because I want this pink to be the center. Now let's see where it lays now. So the pink pin here is my center. And also, if you look at this green plus sign here, that's your center. That's the center of your image. So I'm going to move it back this way just a little bit, back towards me. I moved it too much. Okay, so now I'm going to try it and see where the layout goes, okay? I'm trying to get it where you can see both of them. Oh, I like it there. I like it there. Okay, so now that I've tried that, I'm going to take my pin out. Usually I iron the center, but I didn't want to mess with that today. So I'm going to click OK because now I'm satisfied with the layout. And I'm going to embroider. Now, I don't know what color goes first. So gray, it's telling me, do you want this in gray? I don't really know if I want it in gray because the apron is in gray. So, you know what? I'm going to stay with the colors. But in this case, if I didn't want the gray to be gray, it says Yahweh. I could just load a black here or leave the gold in or whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. Whatever you purchase here, whatever the image colors are, you are in control of your colors on embroidery. Okay. Now remember that the white stays white. It's the bobbin. The bobbin stays white. And this is what they tell us to purchase. Now, because they tell us, I'm just going to keep using this. The only time I won't use the finishing white thread, and this is 90 weight, is when it's bleeding through. And then when that happens, I have to figure out what the problem is. And this is what I mean when the white bleeds through. Do you see on taco? I know I'm Spanish, sorry. Has white on it coming out. Well, that's what I was trying to clear up. And I made an old video on that. Just in case you need that, look on my videos and type or search for the thread is showing on the top. There's a term for that right now. I can't think about it because I don't remember the term right off the top of my head. So let me pop this thread in. Remember, always put your thread, like if you are grabbing toilet paper from the bottom. So it always goes under. And again, I may have to place this down for a second to thread it. And the flourish is really easy. It has numbers. 1, down, over, 2, down, 3. It has to go under here, up. Make sure it 4 says go in here because there's a little bracket that it catches to. And then down. And some of you that have seen my video see 5. And then there's a 6 in here. And then you pick it up here to this middle. Flip it up here to 7. And it's telling you 8 right here. It's when you mash this button down. And then it threads it by itself. Okay. So if I didn't have all my counter space, let me see if this one will do that really quick. Okay, maybe that way it'll hold still for just a second. Sorry. I didn't think this through. That's fine. Let's go here. Under, over, go down. If you don't thread it right, it'll keep breaking. And it'll keep telling you to redo your thread. So I have threaded that on my own with one hand. Who thought that I could do that? Okay. Now, once you thread it, you come over here and you hit this button because you're ready. Okay. The needle goes down. It's telling you, hey, you got to hit this one more time. Look at that red that turns green. Now you push go. And it's going to thread away. I can't push pause because if I push pause, it's going to go ahead and make me stop the video and submit it. For some reason, I'm having issues with YouTube. So I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers so that I can then go live. And y'all can request whatever you want and I can answer whatever questions you want. But for now, it is flipping on me. I don't know why. And it's just little old me trying to help everyone else out in the world who has a flourish. I don't make money. I don't profit up from subscribers. It just allows me to go live. That's all. So let me get you back here. If you want to fast forward, this is telling me it's going to take 12 minutes. On the flourish, right here, this is how many stitches it's completed on the top. This is how many stitches it takes to complete. This is the time for this gray right here. 12 minutes is the total time. This is one of 5 colors. Remember, if you don't like the color that it's currently on, which is gray, you put in this little area here, whatever you'd like. It doesn't matter if you purchase it from my website, everythingyahweh.com, or Etsy or eBay. Wherever you get it from, you are in charge of the colors, okay? The next one takes 1 minute. The next one takes 1 minute. This is telling me that my video is gonna be too big, so I'm gonna push pause. And if you don't get to see the finished product, I will have to make another video and show you. Thank y'all for looking. Have a great day. Okay, it finished. It shows complete. I'm pulling it out, and this is what it looks like. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I will